And if you like this reading, as I always say, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you would like to, only if you'd like to. And I have everything ready as usual. I'm going to start your reading for lovely Cancer people. The first card you have, your past, is the Page of Wands. I'm actually seeing someone around. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of workplace problems around you, actually. So you might have had a lot of things going on in your workplace at this time. I'm actually seeing one specific person. This person was really talkative. I'm seeing someone who won't stop talking, actually. They just couldn't stop talking. I just keep on seeing this person who could not stop talking. So it could be younger than you, this person, or maybe they're just not as mature as you. Maybe you're more senior than them in the workplace or something like that. But, you had to be around them. So I'm seeing, you're probably in the workplace with them. And they were really, really frustrating you. I'm seeing, I know I'm laughing, but it's really frustrating, I know. I'm just seeing you had some kind of deadline or something like that, or you had a lot to do, a lot of things you had to do. You're running around trying to finish things. And, you needed to ask this person a few questions, like you needed to ask them for some information, or you needed to ask them to do something for you. And it's like, you're asking them something. It's like, could you please, okay, I'll give you an example. Maybe you said to them, could you please go and look this up and find out this information on this? And they wouldn't just say, oh, okay, and they go do that and come back and say, here it is. No, they're like, oh, I had to ring up this person and then they weren't there. And then I left a message and then I rang them up again. And then I emailed them and then they spoke to me again. And then they were really annoying. So then I spoke to someone else and then I was on hold and then I blah, 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 blah. And you're thinking, I don't want to know all of that. I just want the information. If I ask you, have you done that yet? Please just say, not yet, I'm working on it, it's frustrating, I'll get it to you as soon as I can. Or no, that's even simpler. No, but they're going on, they're telling me blow by blow, and this happened and that happened, and then they had to walk over, and then they fell over, and then all this trivial stuff that was just driving you crazy. And that's just what I'm seeing there. So you just wanted this information, you just wanted the point, you wanted them to get to this point. And you just wanted to finish whatever this was, but you had this big roadblock, which was them going on and on and on. And yes, they were just over-explaining themselves, and you just didn't want these trivial details. So this person actually looks up to you, I'm seeing, and just like this page is looking up to this wand. And so you had to try to be patient with them. It was very difficult because you had a big deadline or you had a lot to do. And yes, again, I'm seeing this is in the workplace. I'm seeing some kind of professional setting. So you had to try to be professional as well. You had to try and hide your frustration with this person. So yes, you might have ended up just doing this yourself, I'm seeing. You might have just said, okay, fine, don't worry, I'll do it myself. And then you just went and did it. And it might have taken you 2 minutes and it took them, 2 hours or something, and on and on and on about it. So yes, I am seeing a lot of frustrations in your workplace, and I'm seeing a lot of things, not just this person, but a lot of things holding you back, kind of keeping you back, and you want to rush forward and you can't. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your past, is the King of Wands. Yes, again. Yes, frustrations about your workplace. I'm seeing them again, or around your workplace, I should say. You had some kind of big deadline, and you wanted to finish this big deadline, and things were stopping you, frustrating you, driving you crazy. Look at this king. He's sitting down, he's on his throne, but he looks like he wants to get up and walk. He really does. And his wand looks like a walking stick as well. He's saying, I want to get up, I want to go, but I can't. I'm not getting up. I'm sitting here in this silly throne. I want to get up and go. And this is what happened to you, but you couldn't. You had this annoying person. You had other things stopping you. You had people not getting back to you, not calling you back. You had delays. All of that stuff was driving you crazy. So this was just this time. I don't know what was going on, but it will pass. It will pass. We all have these times. But yes, that's what I'm seeing. So many frustrations. The other thing I'm seeing with this card is that someone could have been missing you at this time. What I'm seeing is that they're actually missing a passionate time they had with you. So I'm seeing this is someone you might have, obviously you were with this person in the past and you're not, or you weren't at this time if they were missing you. But yes, there was a lot of passion between you, I'm seeing, but then something changed between you. And that's what they could have been missing. They were missing this passion that was there in the beginning, and then it disappeared for some reason. So what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing caution around this, because it might not be you that they miss. It might just be the passion that they miss, or it might be an idealized version of how things were between you that they miss, which is kind of, yes, I'm seeing that. Just be careful. If this person wants to come back to you, just be very, very careful, because again, it's not you, the authentic you, that they really miss. It's kind of this passionate, idealized time that you had in the beginning when you were together. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your past, is the Knight of Wands. So yes, this is the past of Wands. Yes, this is a very passionate person I'm seeing. This is the same person again who was missing you. And you had a lot of passion in the beginning, I'm seeing again, and this died out for some reason. I'm also seeing there could be some anger around this person as well. And yes, they like attention. I'm seeing that as well. So yes, in the beginning of a relationship, everyone gets a lot of passion. Everyone gets a lot of attention. Everyone loves it. They give and receive passion, attention, everything else. They want to be with each other all day long. They kind of, every time the phone pings, they go, oh, it's them. They get all excited. That's what they love. That's what they miss. Do they really miss you as a person? Probably not, I'm sad to say. So, you know, in the beginning of a relationship, it's all like this, it's all passionate, and then day-to-day life sets in usually, and it's still fantastic, it's still great. You have to keep things, you know, fresh, you have to do new things and whatever, but you know, you have your day-to-day life, you go to work, you do things. That's the thing they don't like, but that's reality. That's reality. So what I'm seeing is they might have kind of an immature perspective on relationships, because this is a kind of person who's a little bit superficial. They like the way things look. They like things to be, they like attention, and they like things to be all passionate and fantastic and wonderful. And when they aren't like that, and inevitably it's going to be different to that, because life isn't perfect. Things go wrong, things happen. You have your day-to-day things, you have to pay bills and boring stuff. That gets in the way. And they don't like that. So then they run away, which is ridiculous, because, you know, you'll be running away from life if you do that, because life isn't perfect all the time. But yes, if they want to come back to you again, be very careful. Be very careful accepting this, because I know that you miss some of this passion as well, but you have a more realistic view of things. So they might try to come back in, but, you know, inevitably things will get back to normal again, and they might run away again. That's what I'm seeing with this. The first card you have, your present, is the Nine of Wands. So yes, I'm seeing a battle going on here, but I'm seeing a kind of an inner battle inside your head. This is there's someone you don't like actually around you. They're not around you at this time, but they're going to be around you. And I think you're anticipating this person being around you. So this is this battle in your head. You're kind of thinking, oh, if this person comes to me and says this, I'll be ready. I'll say that, I'll say this. You're kind of going to be ready for them when they come. And I'm seeing that in the past, you might have had some real verbal battles with this person. And but what I'm seeing is you were only defending yourself from them. Any battle you actually had with them, verbal battle, was because they started something and you were defending yourself against them. So it was them starting, it was them kind of picking at you or saying something horrible or trying to say, and then you were kind of retaliating. This is a kind of sneaky person that likes to kind of, they say something a bit sneakily and then you retaliate, and then they make you look like the bad person. It's that kind of thing. So that's why you're kind of thinking in your head, right, I need to strategize here. What can I do here? What can I say that isn't going to do that? I have to be very careful around this person. This is a very stressful way to be. So, you know, I'm seeing that, yes, when you see this, you actually can't stand this person. So it's like, you know, you get to the point where everything they say, everything they do, even if it's just hello, goodbye, you can't stand it. Even their face annoys you. If you imagine, just picture their face right now. Right, I bet you're so annoyed with that person. So you'd be happy to never see them ever again. But, you know, there could be this is why you're having this internal battle. I'm seeing this now. There's going to be some kind of an event coming up, some kind of gathering or something like that. And you're going to have to face them. You're going to have to be around them, which is going to be horrible. So, yes, you're mentally preparing for it inside your head. And you'd like to actually say a lot more to them than you can. But I'm seeing that this is probably a family situation. So there might be someone in your family that you might hurt if you come out and say things to this person. So you're actually being very careful. You're a lot smarter than this person, I'm seeing, but that's why you're handling things very carefully, because you are smarter than them and they don't do that. But yes, I'm seeing that, the build up to this event in your head is worse than the actual event. So that means that the event's not going to be as bad as you imagine. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your present, is the Queen of Cups. So yes, you're going to use your mind. You're going to use your creative mind, your creative thinking to get through this difficult event. And, you are going to be feeling very kind of on edge, oversensitive, worried, kind of ready to pounce if they say anything. The other thing I'm seeing about this person is they have a very loud voice. So you'll probably be in a crowd, you'll probably be trying to avoid them talking to other people, and you'll hear this voice probably laughing. They probably have a horrible laugh, and that will kind of go, oh, it'll make you jump. But you don't have to be around them. But you'll get through this. I'm seeing you getting through this. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I know this is really difficult, but I'm just imagining this. The last card you have for your present is the Empress. So for single people, if you're looking for a relationship, I'm seeing that, this is what I'm seeing. You have a lot to give someone. You have a lot to give. That's what I'm seeing. The Empress is a nurturer. She gives, she loves, she gives. She has children and she loves them, and she has babies and all of these things. She loves taking care of people, and she loves taking care of herself as well. She takes good care of herself. She's beautiful. So, yes, I'm seeing that, yes, your love that you had to give was really wasted on this past relationship, this person in the King of Wands. And so, yes, they're attention seeking. They're kind of superficial. That wasn't the kind of love that you wanted. You wanted a deep love. If you look at this Empress, she's so relaxed, she's so comfortable in herself. She doesn't need attention, she doesn't need superficial things, she doesn't need, she's sensible, she's not silly, and she's very stable in herself. Look how she's sitting. She's not about to jump up and run away. She's kind of happy where she is. This is the kind of person who you want. This is the kind of person who you should be looking for. This is someone who's going to care for you. This is someone who's going to treat you properly. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not going to be passion. There can still be passion. And I know that's what you're missing as well. And that's why you might still be thinking a little bit about this person in the King of Wands, missing that as well. But you have a more realistic view. Now, you will probably find someone who fits that person in the Empress. But, really take your time and wait for the right person to come, and they will come for you. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have, your future, is Strength. So I'm seeing that you could be studying at this time, you could be practicing something at this time. I'm seeing that you might feel as if you're doing something over and over and over again. That's what I'm seeing with this infinity sign. And sometimes strength can be about mastering a skill. This woman's really mastered this hold that she has over this lion. It's very difficult to tame a lion. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and she's got the lion right where she wants them. So you're practicing something, you're doing something over and over and over again to master a skill. You might have to be alone at this time to master this skill. It might be something that you're not going to want to show people until you've actually mastered it. You might have to even lock yourself away somewhere, away from people's eyes and people's comments. But something very big is going to come out of this. If you look at these two, if you look at the lion and this woman, they're bigger than everything around them. They're bigger than the background. They're bigger than, everything around them. These trees and mountains are really small, and they're really big. So something really big is going to come out of this. You're going to get recognition, I'm seeing, and you're going to get a lot of inner satisfaction out of this as well. So this could be, it could be a hobby that turns into a career, or it could be a hobby or something you love doing that turns into a side business. So you're putting a lot of effort in at this time, you're practicing a lot, you're repeating things over and over again, but this is going to pay off. This is going to pay off. The next card you have, your future, is the Four of Wands. So I'm seeing this very simply. I'm seeing this card very, very simply. You're going to be spending some time with some friends, I'm seeing, and just relaxing with them. These are people you feel very, very comfortable with. You really deserve this time out. And I'm actually seeing one specific friend who you're going to be really venting to, letting off steam to, just relaxing with, sitting around. You might be having drinks with them. You might be watching a movie with them. Something very relaxing. You're not going to be going out to having a big party. You're not going to be dressing up. You're going to be in very comfortable clothes, sitting around, chatting, feeling very welcomed, feeling very comfortable. So I'm seeing this person has, yes, what I'm seeing, you're very close to this person. You feel very relaxed around them. I'm seeing that again. Now, what I'm seeing is this person might ask you to go somewhere. And if they do ask you to go somewhere, if they say, oh, I'm going out here, do you want to come? Or, oh, I'm going to this thing to meet so-and-so, do you want to come with me? Say yes to them. They're going to introduce you to someone very, very important, very, very special. Now, this might be a new friend, but it might lead to something else. This might be this person in the Empress. So say yes to anything they ask you to go to. Say yes, even if you feel terrible, even if your hair's terrible, even if you've got a great big spot on the end of your nose. Say yes. The last card you have, your future, is the Sun. I'm so glad you have this card. Again, for single people, if you're looking, please say yes to anything this friend invites you to again. I'm actually seeing someone you might meet and you're going to be feeling very happy, very relaxed with this person. I'm seeing this could be a friendship. That's a good thing. And it might turn into more than a friendship. Because when I look at the Sun, I see this beautiful child riding on this horse coming out from a wall. So there was a breakthrough. So what I'm seeing is there's going to be a breakthrough between being a friend, which is very happy anyway, into something more, which is even happier for you. So say yes. Now, if you say yes and you go to something, you don't seem to find anyone there, keep on saying yes to anything they say to you. It might not be that it might not be that straightforward. It might not be that you go to a party and you meet someone and this becomes this person. It might be that they ask you to go to a second thing, or it might be that you meet someone and at this party and they introduce you to another person down the line. It doesn't have to happen straight away, but I am seeing this beautiful, happy, warm breakthrough in the Sun. So Cancer, I hope this resonated. As you know, general readings can't always resonate with every single person, but again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you would like to. Thank you so much for watching.